Welcome to Miller's Mods, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the LP55 Tactical Dart Blaster. I know what you guys are thinking. This thing looks like a MK2. And yeah, it kind of really does. But unlike the MK2, and even the 2.1, it's mag-fed. But you say, well, the MK 2.1 is mag-fed as well. But does it hold 7 darts? No, it does not. The MK 2.1 only holds 6 rounds. That was one of my main beefs with it. 7's a lot better than 6, in my opinion. Now, I got this blaster on AliExpress. I paid $30 for this thing. That's right, 30 bucks. So let's see what your $30 gets. Of course, it was free shipping from China too, so which is great. So you waited about 3 weeks. All right, you get the blaster, you get 2 mags, and a holster for the magazines as well. And each magazine holds 7 rounds. You get a holster for the pistol. Yeah, it looks just like the MK2 holster. You even get the little muzzle brake. Again, looks just like an MK2. You kind of are sensing a pattern here, aren't you? That muzzle brake is really tight. You get a pair of safety glasses, 20 darts. Now, this is a rather nice pistol. When I ran this blaster with my chronograph, I was getting pretty decent speeds, pretty decent velocity for being from China. And it's mag-fed, no less. Magazine-fed blasters are always good. This is what's known as a direct plunger system, boys and girls. The way that you can tell is that the plunger head, or the actual plunger for the blaster, is behind the dart gate. If this was like a reverse style plunger, like on a Fire Rat or K or a T21, the plunger would be down here. The plunger tube would be down here underneath the barrel, which would be known as a reverse plunger. I mean, it's a rather nice blaster. I mean, I really do dig this. But then again, I like the Dart Zone Pro MK2. This one's clear, of course, which is really nice because I do like the fact that you can see the internals and stuff like that. This is one of those blasters that I would consider to be a teaching tool as well, just because you can see the parts inside pretty easily. Even if you take off the top slide, you'll be able to see everything easily. And this should help you work on other blasters. It does have a nice mag release, too. Now, I tested a bunch of different darts on this blaster. And I tried Generation 3, Generation 3 Plus. I tried the darts from Walmart, the darts from Target, the darts from the new Game Face darts even. And most darts I was getting speeds of about 100 to maybe 110, depending on the flavor of it, you know, or how the dart was. But on the Game Face darts, because they're a little bit lighter, I was getting speeds of about 110 to 120, which is not really a big jump, but I really do like this blaster. How about we put a bunch of darts over the chronograph and we see what we get here. First shot coming up. That was 97.7 FPS. 98 FPS. That was 101 FPS. 99 FPS. 103 FPS. 95 FPS. And I'm out. One more to clear the chamber. 99 FPS. So this blaster shoots about 100 FPS, which isn't bad at all. I mean, I really do like this blaster. This is really sweet. The best part about it is this mag fed. That was my main beef with the original MK2. It was slim enough and sleek enough. It was just hopper fed. You know, you had to use speed loaders, and I tried to use those speed loaders in battle. It was so hard because you're always getting shot at. You know, so when the magazine-fed version came out, I was all over it, but yet I was disappointed because it had 6 shots only. I mean, my S200 has 8 shots. My Viper has 8 shots as well. Most of the better pistols have 8 to 10 shot magazines now, you know. But Dartstone was still sticking with 6, but it is what it is. I'm not really going to complain too much. But I mean, I really do dig this. This is a sweet little pistol. I mean, for $30 off of AliExpress, you can't really go wrong. I mean, it took me 2 weeks to get it. The one thing I will say about AliExpress, because I've gotten a bunch of blasters from them, is that most blasters come in boxes. These do not. These blasters are actually wrapped up in bubble wrap and put inside of like a giant bag. When they come, they basically look like giant pillows. Yep, giant pillows from China, which is cool. I mean, this thing is really dope. I love this blaster. I mean, wow. And for $30, it's definitely well worth $30. I mean, I definitely see people using this. And there are upgraded parts for this blaster too as well. There's a tighter barrel that you can buy, and I believe there's an upgraded spring too. But I'll put a buy link in the description below. But this is something you guys definitely should pick up, especially if you like the MK2 and the MK2.1. It's just a cheaper version. But until next time, this is Milo's Mods signing off.